And welcome back to my channel. Long time no talk, you guys. For new viewers, my name is Jill and my channel talks about all things motherhood and lifestyle related. Really, nothing is off limits. I have one daughter. Her name is Ava and she is almost 15 months old, and my husband and I are trying to conceive baby number 2. We've been trying to conceive for 6 months now with the help of fertility treatments, and I will talk about that a little bit later in the video. But anyways, I hope you want to stick around. Please subscribe to my channel and make sure you leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. So let's get our day started. Good morning, honey. You're so cute. Are you say good morning, Mama? I'm making Ava one of these waffles for breakfast. I just get them at Kroger, but they're gluten-free, dairy-free waffles, and I don't put syrup on them or anything. I just put a tiny bit of vegan butter, and she loves them. Hey guys, good to see you. It has been a minute since I filmed a video, as I'm sure you can tell from my last video. It was like 2 months ago. I'm not gonna like sit and give excuses other than like I've just kind of been, I don't know, in a funk. Anyways, I am getting back into YouTube because when I like say that I was taking a break from YouTube, it wasn't just like making videos. I like stopped watching also, and I feel like I've been so like behind with people, like everyone that I follow, and I just like started like catching up with people again that like I love watching, and it just kind of like relit my fire and made me feel like I need to like get back on here. And so here I am, and I'm like not gonna make any commitments as far as like, oh, I'm gonna have so many videos a week or it's gonna be on this day. Like as of right now, I'm just gonna do what I can. Thursday the 25th, and we're heading to the park and I'm gonna run. I have a 5-mile goal today. On nice days, we go run, and then I let Ava play at the playground. A big part of my channel is my TTC update, which if you are someone who follows me or you are following me because of, you know, trying to conceive, like I've mentioned in the past that like I do have a hard time getting pregnant without fertility drugs. I had miscarriage in December, ectopic pregnancy surgery in the beginning of February where I lost my left tube. I have an autoimmune disorder that basically that means that my immune system attacks my body. It's overactive, and it has to do with my thyroid, so that, you know, they're not gonna like give me a definitive answer that is why I can't get pregnant, but like it causes infertility. So last Friday I had an HSG test, which I'm not even gonna like try to say what the full term is. It's basically where a radiologist will go in. They take x-rays, but they will go in and they insert a catheter through your cervix, and they insert a dye into your uterus and tubes, and basically what happens is they are able to see if there's any blockages or abnormalities in your uterus or tubes. So everything on mine was completely normal except for, obviously, my left tube is considered blocked because it doesn't exist. When they removed the pregnancy from that tube, they had to take a portion of it, so it like doesn't work or anything anymore. But my right side is open and good, nothing in my uterus, so everything's good there. 2 years ago, April of 2017, that's when I got pregnant with my daughter, Ava. I had my first HSG test done that month. And I also took Clomid that month. I got pregnant with her right afterwards, because the thing with an HSG is, yes, it's a diagnostic test, but some people also consider it a therapeutic test, because it does kind of like open things up. I didn't take Clomid this time around because my doctor just, you know, I've been taking it so regularly that they were like, you kind of need a break. We need to see what's going on in there after you're ectopic. Make sure that like you don't have any other blockages. And if we keep prescribing this, like heaven forbid you get like a pregnancy in your right tube, and then like I'm out of commission, right? With that being said, I didn't do Clomid this time around, but I did have the test, and I just thought it would be like, I don't know, it would just be so crazy if like I did conceive this cycle, because it would be like total deja vu, like exactly what happened with Ava. I would be due like within weeks of when I was due with her. I mean, obviously I'm not like banking on that. I'm always going to remain optimistic and hopeful that like every month it's going to happen for me. But I'm also like at a point where I can't be like, oh, I know it's going to happen this month, because then it just starts like being a letdown, you know. Last month I did do Clomid my last cycle. I did not get pregnant. And that's like the first time I've taken Clomid and not gotten pregnant. This is kind of where I'm at. Like we're just doing things a little different. Like my last cycle, I did stay on top of like when I was ovulating. Disclaimer, I'm going to talk about like our, you know, having sex. But usually we try to do every other day, because I've read that that's like do it at least every other day. Well, I'm just like, forget it. Like we're just going to do it every day. After my test, I have been feeling really crampy, and I started taking some like ovulation tests starting on Monday, and my second line was pretty dark. Like it was still negative. It's that first line on the left that you have to watch. It'll become as dark as the control line, and that's when you know you're having your surge. So I will probably do another one of these tomorrow and see how dark the line gets, and then I will pick up with the clear blue until I get my smiley face. So with that being said, I feel like I might ovulate a little earlier this month. So we've been I like scheduled it out. I know that sounds so silly. It sounds like such a chore, but I put it in our calendar. Like you know, if you go on any blogs, like on Baby Center or whatever, they call it like the baby dance. But I put that on our calendar for every day this week, just so that like we can be held accountable and there's no excuses. And we're just gonna do it for a solid week every single day. And because I'm not doing Clomid, I just feel like that's gonna be our best chances. And I know different people are gonna say different things, like, you know, it's better to let the sperm replenish for 48 hours. There's different studies that say different things, and we're just doing it this way this time. You know, having Ava, and she's like a very active child, it makes me tired, and there's a lot of days that like it's just hard to like be held accountable for trying to have sex or do that. And you know, my husband's been working a ton this week. There's a lot of events going on in Nashville, and he works for the city, so it's just a lot has been going on. So he's been putting in a lot of overtime. It just like worked out that this is my fertile window, and he's working like crazy, and so I'm with her more, like completely solo. It's not the best case scenario, but you know, that's just my tip, is like to make your relationship a priority, whether or not you are trying to get pregnant or not. Like schedule it, like if that's what you have to do. If you're busy and like you need that connection with your partner, like put it on your calendar that it's happening that night, because it has honestly helped us. Like he knows what to expect. I know what to expect. And we get down to business. And like, even when you're tired and it does become, I don't want to say like become a chore, but you go into it thinking, oh my gosh, we're so tired and it was such a busy day and I just want to go to bed or whatever. It's like you're always happy after it happens. So that's kind of like how I'm trying to think right now. I'm a psycho when it comes to testing when I'm pregnant. Like as soon as it's 10 DPO, I want to test. And it just makes you so upset when you're not getting positives, and then you end up testing for like 2 weeks after because you can implant super late. So I don't know, I'm kind of in luck this month because we are going on vacation. We're going to Arizona in, I don't know, like 2 weeks, right around the time that I'm going to be 10 days past ovulation. And we're just gonna, like, we're gonna be on vacation, so I'm not gonna bring any pregnancy tests with me. I don't want to know if I'm pregnant when I'm there, so that's kind of good. Like, they always say that, like, it's better to be in relaxed and warm conditions for, like, implantation. So I'm convincing myself that, like, I'm gonna be in this warm environment in Tucson, and it's just gonna be like a better physical situation for me. I'm gonna be with my family. We're gonna be like having fun. I'm gonna be relaxed. My adrenals are gonna be good. I'm not gonna be stressed out. It's just gonna be like the best case scenario for this cycle. So I will keep you guys posted, but we did just get to the park. I'm gonna run, and then I'll hop back on here later. Are you ready to go? Okay, so I'm not like cool and I don't get like sponsored videos, so this is not sponsored by HelloFresh, but we do use HelloFresh and I love it. So I'm making the pork and veggie bibimbap. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's what I'm making for dinner. We've had this before, it's so good. But I'm making it ahead of time so that after we run errands, we can just like come home and eat. I'm curious, like, oh, don't mind my wet hair either. I'm on a no hair drying hiatus right now. Today, Ava met this little girl. Her name was Layla, and she was 2, and Ava is gonna be 15 months soon. She was there with her dad, and him and I, like, we just talked the whole time, and like, he was really cool. We had a ton in common, and you know, our girls were having fun, so that, like, you know, made it better. And you know, it was just like a good time. And he was telling me about his wife and all this stuff, and like, it was not like, I like text my husband and I was like, oh, Ava made a friend, blah 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 blah. Well, he responded, he's like, well, get their number, make sure you get their number. I'm like, I don't like think that I feel comfortable like getting a guy's number. Like, I know that's like weird because the only reason we were talking was because our girls were having fun together, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm kind of bummed out because it was cool to like meet someone, and like we were both like the same kind of like parents. Like, you know, there's like, you can tell like what parents you're gonna be like when you go. You can tell who's already friends and who has groups, and it's intimidating at the playground. Like, seriously, it is. So it was nice today for me to be able to like bring Ava and talk to an adult for an hour, and like they had fun, and my husband afterwards, and I was like, okay, I know you said get their number, but like it was this like young dad. Like, I didn't feel comfortable asking some guy for his number. Like, I didn't want to, like, fellow parents, like, how do you feel? Like, it's harder to make friends as an adult. than it is as a kid. Because like when you're a kid, you just like, you find something in common, like, oh cool, we both like soccer, like let's be friends. But like as an adult, like you don't just like run around with your likes on your sleeve, you know? Like I just feel like I'm so sad, like a missed opportunity. Like this could have been a friend for Ava, or this could have, you know, been a thing. Maybe this could be new parent friends for us, I don't know. So I told my husband that like if we saw them again, if I saw this little girl again, whether she was with mom or dad or whatever, like I'm gonna get their information, because our girls did really well together. Am I totally overthinking things? Like would it have been appropriate for me to like ask for their information or ask for his number? It's so strange. I think that we could have been friends. I know people have like really strong opinions when it comes to like guys and girls being friends, like, but if his wife was as interesting as he was, then like her and I could maybe be besties. I don't know. So anyway, if your dad who is in Brentwood Park with a little girl named Layla. Hi baby, are you having chili for dinner? Hi sugar. Hey sugar. Do you like your chili? Hi. So here is our yummy dinner. All right, you guys, I put up a poll on my Instagram. I'm gonna put my handle right down here, so follow me on Instagram, but just putting up my dilemma about dad at the park. Leave me a comment below. I want to know your thoughts, but as of right now, everyone is voting that I should have gotten their phone number or given him our phone number so that the girls could have a play date. So there you go. It's just, I'm neurotic and I'm putting way too much thought into things, right?
Yes.
Even Russell says yes. But I am gonna end my vlog. It's 6. We're taking a, I say late night trip to Walmart, but it's not late. It's late for us. We're going up to Walmart. I need to get some ovulation tests, the clear blue ones we talked about earlier. I am out of them. I thought I had more. So anyways, we have to get those. If you guys are looking to buy any sort of pregnancy tests or ovulation tests, Walmart has some of the lowest prices. So there's a little tip for you. But thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe. I'm gonna try my best to be back, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.